Happy Monday. Happy Monday, and welcome to Audacity Presents. Hey, we are back. Thanksgiving is around the corner. Start thinking about what you're thankful for. There is so much to be thankful for. So, welcome to the show. I want to talk about completion. Yes, I'm jumping right in. I want to talk about the audacity of completion. You see, there have been many things in my life, I will admit, that I have not completed. Like in my office where I'm recording, I put in hardwood floors a couple of years ago. But in the closet in my office, there is still carpet. I said I was going to do the closet, but I never got around to it. I didn't complete the whole office. Just didn't get it completed. There are several books that I have started reading and never finished. I'm one of those people, I can't read just one book at a time. Like I may be reading two or three, maybe even four books at one time. And some of them I never make it to the end. Don't ask me why. And then I've got things here in my office on my whiteboard that they're like my to-do list. Like these are things I want to accomplish. And some of them I have not even started. But today I want to talk about the audacity of completion. Now, I'll admit there are also some things that I am doing that I just want to tap out of. Like I want to say I'm done. I don't want to finish this, but yet I do keep going. But I'm reminded, and this is what keeps me going, of Jesus on the cross and some of his final words being, "It is finished." I can only imagine the times that Jesus could have said, "You know what? I'm out. I'm done with this. I'm going to let them have this world. I'm going back to the Father." Yet, he continued to accomplish what he was called to do. The endurance and obedience in order to complete what the Father had called him to do is what kept him focused to completion. I guess I want to ask you, are the things we want to give up on worth giving up on, or are they worth continuing to completion? That should make you think. Let me ask that again. Are the things that you want to give up on, are they worth giving up on, or are they worth finishing to completion? Think about that in reference to Jesus, of him thinking, of him wanting to, not wanting to, but could have said, "I'm done, I'm out." But yet he finished to completion because he felt that we were worth it. Think about that. Like when his own people rejected him, Jesus could have called it quits right then and there and said, "You know what? These people ain't worth nothing. They're not worth finishing what I've been called to do. I'm out." When Judas betrayed him right in his face, he could have said, "See, Father, not everyone is for me. I'm ready. I'm ready to tap out of this." When the Pharisees and the Sadducees continued to harass him, he could have said, "That's it. I'm done. I'm done." When Pilate asked the people who should go free, and they shouted Barabbas. Look, I would have been done right then and there. I would have been like, "You want them to set Barabbas free? Really?" I would have tapped out. I would have tapped out right then and there. But he didn't. He finished it to completion. When they nailed him on the very cross that he had carried, when his body had been scourged beyond recognition, but he still finished it to completion. At any time, he could have cried out, Father, send the angels, I'm out. I'm done dealing with these ungrateful people. But he didn't. Think about his anguish in the Garden of Gethsemane. I think this is as close as he got from saying, I'm out. He said, Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me, yet not my will, but your will be done. That's as close as he got to saying, you know what, I'm out of here. And while God did not remove the cup, he did send an angel to strengthen him. You see, there are a lot of times that we are in situations or it seems that things aren't going right. Every time we turn around, there's something new and we are ready to tap out. Like it's like I'm not going to be able to finish this. But if we would just pay attention, keep our focus on God, he does send angels to strengthen us, that keep us going. Many of us have felt the same way. We have prayed and said, God, that's it, I'm out. And some of us have taken matters into our own hands. And I asked, how did that go for you? Did that work out for you when you took the matter in your own hand? But there is an end to this story. And it's not death, it's eternal life. We are all living out the scriptures to completion. Whether you accept Christ or not, the scriptures will be fulfilled. So while you are here and your now seems so difficult, so hard, and you long for relief, there is a completion to your suffering, to your illness, to your pain. But the key is that you stay in the race, that you finish it to completion. In your suffering, I heard this pastor say, in your suffering, suffer well. God didn't promise. And I want to I think our pastor said this yesterday at church, that just because we have accepted Christ and we are believers, that is not a ticket or an exemption from suffering. We're all going to go through pain. He did say that yesterday. The key is that we finish it to completion, pain and all. You have to make it to the finish line. You've got to make it to that final chapter. Though I may not make it to the final chapters of the books that I'm reading, but in this race of life, I will make it to the finish line. The Apostle Paul says it best in Philippians 1:6. He says, being confident of this very thing, that he who hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. When we accept Christ and receive salvation, we've got to work that sanctification out, and God will work that out in us until Christ returns. So complete it. Finish the race. Do it to completion and do it well through your suffering. My merry moment this week is a heavy heart can be lightened by hope. A heavy heart, hear me, a heavy heart can be lightened by hope. And there is, and you guys know, maybe last year, a couple of years ago, and still true today, although I don't think he's been on my replay, is Ryan Ellis. He has a new song out called Satisfied. Go and check out Ryan Ellis. Y'all know I love his songs because they have a good beat. I love how he's a falsetto singer on some of his songs, but there's a song called Satisfied by Ryan Ellis. You can check it out on my 2025 Spotify playlist. Listen, y'all have a good week. Finish this week to completion. Finish this week to completion. We'll see you next week.